Hi, welcome to the lecture number 8. So in this lecture, we will be writing a program that will take the radius of a circle from the user and then calculate the diameter, circumference and area of the circle and then displays the result. So we have 4 variables and all of them are real numbers. So we will declare them as a float and we'll call them radius, circumference, diameter and of course area. So this is declare variables. Okay, and then the next step is to prompt the user to enter radius. That should be done by first outputting the message that please enter the radius, and then whatever input is given, so that must be stored in variable radius. The last step is to calculate the results. Oh, this is not the last step. After that we'll also be displaying it. So for calculation, circumference circumference is equal to, we know 2 pi r. 2 pi r means 2 into 3.14 because the pi value is 3.14 and radius. Okay, the next variable is diameter and that is simple, 2 times a radius. And the next one is area, which is pi r square, 3.14 steric radius, steric radius. Okay, the last step is display the results. Here I will add something new. So for displaying the result, we know we will be using cout, of course. So in cout, first we want to display the message that the circumference of circle is. Okay, this should be the message, and after that we want to display the value of circumference in the same line. So in the same line we will just input this this symbol, this double greater than sign symbol, and then we will input enter the variable, whatever variable we want to show on the screen, and that is circumference. But after that we want to break the line. After then we want to break the line. So we will write end L. Okay, end L will break the line and end the line, and then in the next line we want to print out that the diameter of circle is, and the second line, of course, we also want to print out the value of diameter, and then we want to break the line and we want to end the line. So then on the third line we want to print that the area of circle is, and then the area, whatever the value of area is, and then we want to end the line, and that doesn't make any sense because this is the end. So these are the 3 lines we want to print. So these are 3 separate lines we want to print. For that reason we have used the end L statement at the end of each cout statement. End L, we have used the end L logic at the end of each cout statement. I think so. Perfect, we have done it. Everything is clear, I hope so. Save it by the name of circle. I have already saved it, and then run it, execute it and run it. So it has executed. Now go to command prompt and just write circle, so the program will be executed. It is asking me for the radius, so if I enter the radius of 5, so it is showing me the results that the circumference of circle is 31.4, the diameter is 10, and the area of circle is 78.5. If I again call for that program circle, so again suppose if I enter the value of 13, so the values will be changed. The circumference of circle is 81.64, etc., etc. Now I just want to make your concept concrete. If I delete this end line, what will happen? What do you think? There will be two lines of printing. These two lines will be merged together. The first two lines will be merged together. So if I execute it and run it, and I call for circle, and again I print 13, so see, the circumference of circle is 81.64, and the next print statement, or the cout statement, the diameter of circle has been started in the same line, which we don't want, which is not recommended. So we want it to be shown on the separate line. Okay, one more thing, and the last thing, we could also do it using a little bit of another way, which is we could separate this statement, and then we could write cout and then separate it, and then again we want to break the line. The above two lines the above two line of code will print the result on the same line, whatever in those two lines is, and then this line will break the line and will and the whole program will jump to the next line, and then the following two lines so this will be the separate line, and then this will generate the command and will say the program to end the line and print whatever below it on the separate line. So okay, cout area. Okay, this will generate the same result as we have seen, but the syntax is little bit different. So if we look at the compiler and we go and we ask for circle and we enter the radius, the printing is same. So what has happened? I have not concatenated the cout statements together because they are on the same line. Usually what happens is that cout statements, all of them will come and will be printed on the same line until specifically told to break the line and start new line, as here it has been told. So it breaks the line and start printing whatever the command is on the second line, on the next line. So it will keep on adding arguments and statements, print statements on the same line unless and until the end line statement has been given explicitly. Now instead of writing cout and print a cout or print statement explicitly again and again for the same line printing, we could combine it and concatenate it as we have done it, and we could also do it on separate lines. So these are two ways of displaying the result. We'll be working with that more, but you should know the basic structure and you should have the understanding of how cout actually works. Thank you.